Hello everybody, hope you're having a nice day. Rosie and I are here to talk to you about the wonderful Cassie dress, but also modelled on Rosie today, which is new to Stitch School. And I'm going to let Rosie do most of the talking because this is actually Rosie's design. This is all Rosie, this. The only thing I did was try it on to make sure it fit.
And it did, perfect.
So that's all my involvement. So I shall be interviewing Rosie about this. I don't know, what's the cut-off that we've got on there? Do I need to...
It's about here.
Okay, so if I just do this...
Yes,
just to show you the length. So you've got the length. So she's midi length. Oops. Yeah?
Yeah, so we've got a tier just at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then
really nice.
A little gathered tier and a gathered skirt.
Yeah.
That is obviously attached to the main feature of the dress.
Shirred.
All this shirring.
Front and back, which makes it super comfortable to wear and easy to fit.
Yes, that is the
really
joy.
Nice, yeah.
That is the thought. It's almost like wearing a jersey dress, but you don't have to find the perfect jersey fabric. You can use woven.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that. And then we've got two lengths, haven't we? You've got slightly longer length there, and then there's sort of 3/4 lengths. Yeah, fab. So before I let you go into everything on Stitch School, just to point out that this is just exclusive to Stitch School.
Yes, you can only get it there.
Only get it on Stitch School. So those of you that are premium members will get access to this.
That's it. Yeah.
And to reiterate what that means, premium members pay
£15 a month.
Yeah.
And then you get access to absolutely every single possible thing on Stitch School.
Yeah, which is like almost 200 things now.
It is. This was the 185th class on Stitch School.
Which means that of videos, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
A lot of videos. Over 30 patterns now, 30 PDF patterns.
30 patterns included in that, so that is really good value for money. So you have to sign up for a minimum of 3 months. But I'm sure once you signed up you won't want to leave, because it's just always new stuff coming. So yeah, so Cassie, so tell us about the class that's on there and what you kind of extras you get.
So the Cassie is on Stitch School as a workshop, which means it comes with videos for every single step of making her. And in the workshops we always like to focus on a particular skill or a certain part of sewing. So the garment might be quite simple, but there's one skill that you're like really honing in on.
Is it the shearing?
Surprise, surprise! It's the shearing. And after you've made Cassie, you will have no problems doing any shearing. And I know there's so many shirred dresses out there at the moment. It's such a good skill to know.
Yeah, there really are some lovely ones. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, and we obviously talk through the construction of Cassie, but we talk through setting up shearing, troubleshooting, which I think is the most important thing.
Tension of shearing as well.
Tension.
Yeah.
We've got things about changing your bobbin tension, what to do, what not to do. It doesn't matter if you've got a top loading or a front loading machine. We've got 2 different bobbins to show.
Perfect.
And I think the kind of special thing about Cassie is that you're not just... The way the pattern's constructed basically means that you can make your own fabric, sort of, for the bodice. Yeah. So on our versions we've just done the sort of standard lines of shirring, but we actually show different ways that you could do maybe like 3 lines here, a gap, 3 lines, a gap.
Oh, nice.
So you can create your own pattern.
Lovely.
And then it can be like even more bespoke.
I like that.
We also had a little go of using all those special stitches that you've got on your sewing machine, like the stars, little crisscrosses.
You can share with them.
You can share with them.
Oh, I love that. So I can imagine that on a white one.
Yes.
With like red stitching or something would be
That's
really
what we
lovely.
were thinking.
Yeah.
You could do almost all of it in white and then just like a few rows.
Oh.
And it's almost like faux smocking type effect.
Yes,
that's what we were thinking of.
Very peasant blousey, very 70s, which is this very much a moment we're having. And actually Sew Over It normally doesn't track the trends in that we usually kind of just do our own thing, but obviously we are influenced by the trends. But I think this is something that I think is a trend that will become classic.
Yes, I think so.
There is a stayer, and I think because it suits so many ages and shapes and sizes and things, it just works. And I think very, very wearable. It's great that we've got this in there. So we've got, and then you've got obviously the option. So what you do is you create this, don't you?
Yes.
And then you bind the neckline.
That's it, and that's the joy. So you're not shirring down to a specific size. You're creating your fabric first, and then you're cutting it out, so you know it's going to fit. It's not sort of like, oh, the tension on my machine's slightly different, so what if I shirr slightly different? Doesn't matter, as long as it stretches, it's going to fit you.
Fab. Well, that's really good. Yeah. And then in terms of fabrics, we've got yours in there in the cotton. This is our viscose, wildflower. So those two.
Yeah, those are the main ones really. I think
Yeah.
you wouldn't go heavier than this. Is sort of a medium weight cotton
because
poplin.
it would get too thick as well. It's quite a hot day here in the office.
It is. Yeah, it's quite warm.
It's quite hot probably for you wearing that. I was like, oh, I won't put this on because then we can have it on the mannequin and be like la la la. But secretly,
Very
it's 'cause
clever.
I'm very hot. I'm in my poppy play suit instead. And what about level? What would you say for this class? What level do you need to be?
I'd say confident beginner.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the beauty of Stitch
Yeah.
School. So Stitch School, if this wasn't a Stitch School class, I'd say this is intermediate.
Yeah,
But because it's
pushing it.
with Stitch School and you've basically got all that hand holding, confident beginners can easily tackle this. Yeah.
That's it. And of course it comes with illustrated booklet for instructions, so if you've made it once
and then
you're like, oh, I can't be
don't
bothered, I haven't got time to watch the videos
Yeah,
again, you've got normal
perfect.
instructions too.
Yeah, perfect. So good. And of course it's sizes 6 to 30.
It is,
as well.
as always.
As always. So you modelled this on our lovely Chloe, who joined the team recently this year. So she's modelled it and I modelled it and it was just...
That's it.
That was it, yeah, just those two. So you'll see those two versions.
But there's another one in the works. If you've seen our team makes fabric haul, Jemima is over there, has been shirring away in the office, so we'll have another one to show you soon as well.
Oh, exciting. And I've got my eye also on some fabric. In fact, I've put some fabric aside for it. I just haven't yet had the time because I've got to get on with my play suit first. Not my play suit, my fabric.
Yeah.
I've got
a lot of sewing
got
going
a lot
on at the
of sewing
moment.
to do. I think we need to start stopping sleeping and sewing instead. Great. Is that everything? Is there anything?
There's one last thing to mention, just on the Stitch School subscriptions at the moment.
Yes.
Is that they are on offer at the moment. So until midnight on Sunday the 7th of August, all our monthly Stitch School subscriptions, so the basic and the premium subscriptions, are 20% off for the first 3 months.
So that's for new followers,
Yeah.
or new subscribers, sorry. So that's brilliant. That is such a bargain.
Yeah, so it's what, £12 a month? Or
Yeah.
around then for the first
Yeah.
3 months.
Amazing. Brilliant. So yeah, definitely make the most of that. And is there a code or is it just discounted?
The code is Summer of Sewing, but it's written quite a few times on the site, so just have a little look out for that. Pop it at the checkout.
Brilliant. So that's midnight Sunday UK time.
Yes.
Okay guys, well we look forward to seeing all of yours. As always, it's always the best part of this whole process is then setting it into the wild and seeing your versions. So keep your eyes out on the hashtag will be SOI Cassie Dress.
Perfect, yeah.
There we go. All the details and everything will be in the description box below. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
Bye.